in this world because I remember where I was. But two more things I want to say. Today is my good friend Joey Bates' birthday. He is 25 years old. Calm down, I'm not going to sing. But one more thing that I want to recognize is tomorrow is 4 years clean for Ricky Strickland. Everyone said he will never change, he will never make it, he will never do. I was actually talking to somebody in my office the other day, and it was like, when I come to this church and I see all the work that God's done, it just really moves me. But when I see Ricky Strickland, that really does something. Because I went to school with him, and when I was in school, I was in a bad crowd, and I did all things I wasn't supposed to do, but he was in the crowd that you didn't want to hang out with. He was in the crowd you wanted to stay away from because he was bad news. And to see what God has done in his life today blows my mind. And this ministry and this ministry team is full of people that people said would never change. That people said would never do anything different. And people's constantly telling me, there's like, you're doing such a great job over there dying to live. And I was like, look, man, me and my wife, we're the pastors, we may be the head, but this ministry team is the backbone. Yes. If anyone here serves in Dying to Live ministry in any way, shape, form, or fashion, just stand for just a second. These people and some of them out here today that really keep this thing moving. And with that being said, I bring you the graduates of Dying to Live Ministries. Miss Nina Gordon. Juliana Bullock. Miss Lisa English. Miss Kelsey Walters. Taylor Cooper. Miss Tisha Hughes. Mr. James Calloway. And this last one I have stuck back in the back for a reason. This one is a very special person in my life that it is really a great honor to be able to do this graduation today. My whole life I have always heard people talk about the evil in-laws and how bad father-in-laws are. And I really can't tell you enough how blessed I am to have Jade's mom in my life. She completely blows that mold out of the water. And with that, I just welcome my mother, Miss Melissa Poole. As everyone knows, we always have a selected scripture for your certificates. Today is Matthew 22:14. For many are called, but few are chosen. Something that really stood out on this is, my whole life, and everybody else will know exactly what I'm talking about. People have used this scripture to either justify how much they do for God or give themselves an excuse for how much they don't do for God. And let me tell you, that was not what it was intended for. Because, people think, everybody's called, but there's only a few that's chosen, and I'm not chosen. Let me tell you something. You choose to be chosen. People think that they make one giant leap into destiny. Let me tell you something. You're always reaching your destiny. You get to your destiny by one step at a time, by one yes at a time, because He'll give you one thing. Do you say yes or do you say no? If you say yes, you move to the next thing. Before you know it, you have got so much farther than you ever dreamed you would go. Let me tell you something. Years ago, if you would have told me that today I would be doing what I'm doing today, I would have told you that you have lost your mind. Because, I was always one that would never, I didn't want people talking in a crowd, much less stand on a platform and talk. But, not trying to derail everything, but the very first time that I was told that I was going to preach at Dying to Live, I was like, look, you don't understand. I can't talk in front of people. I'm like, let me do it behind the choir curtain. Just kind of do it like the Wizard of Oz or something. But as terrified as I was, I knew God had brought me to this place, and I said yes. And I can't tell you the things that He has done through all the yeses that I have said to Him. And I just want to tell you that I am so very proud of your faithfulness and what God has done in your life. Amen. Thank you.
Amen. Y'all give them a great round of applause. And we have a double graduation today. Y'all give another round of applause for Miss Kelsey Walters and Miss Brandy Sullivan, who have also successfully completed 6 months in the Zach House. Amen. Both of these young ladies just mean so much. They mean so much to me personally. I know they mean so much to every staff member, every teacher, everybody who serves in this ministry and pours into their lives. And they also mean so much to their families, and to know where they came from. To know where they came from the day that they walked in my office, and these families were so broken when they walked in my office, and they were just searching for something. They were in dire need of help, and this was just kind of a last chance, a last straw. And Brandy actually came from our Collinsdale ministry. Lynn called me and she said, I got one in Collins down there, and there's just something about her, and we got to do what we got to do to get her there. And so we went down there and we picked her up straight out of Collinsdale. Kelsey came. Her father and her mother brought her in. She actually came from Jones County Jail. And, through a series of events, God just gets us in places where we know something's got to give, something's got to change. And the amazing thing is that when you look at these two young ladies today, would you ever imagine that they came from a world of addiction, that they came from a world of dysfunction and craziness and just madness? And so today, I just want to tell you guys that I am so very proud of y'all. I am proud of you. To say I'm proud of y'all is just an understatement. They have poured their hearts and their souls into this program. They have done everything that has been asked of them, and they have done it with excellence. And it is just my great privilege to stand on this stage to be able to say that they have successfully completed this program. And I also handpicked a scripture to put on their certificates. And the scripture that I was led to was Deuteronomy 8:18. And this was in the Bible. The heading of it is a call to remember and obey. A call to remember and obey. And it just simply says, remember the Lord your God. He is the one who gives you the power to be successful. And how true that is. How true that is. As great as a program could be, when they leave today, when you guys leave today, the choices are now in your hands. The choice to be successful, the choice to remain walking with God and to do what God has called you to do, it's in your hands. And I fully trust that you have been given every tool that you need to be successful, and that you have done everything in your power to walk this life out and to walk in the fullness of the calling that God has on you. So I love you guys. I'm going to present you guys with these certificates. I'm also going to present them with parenting certificates. They have completed their parenting class with Miss Cindy Reed. And they have also completed anger management class with Miss Consuelo Wally. So, y'all give them a great round of applause. They've overcome so much in the last 6 months. And I love y'all. this time,